Welcome to The Patty Show. My name is Patty Setiatti, and in this podcast, we'll explore the crossing point of the three P's: passion, pleasure, and positivity, and how they can lead you to your own personal paradise. We'll chat with inspiring guests, share practical tips, and dive into stories that will empower you to live your best life. Let's get the Patty Party started. Back to The Patty Show, everybody. Woohoo! Yes, wow. Oh man, thank you.
Super excited.
Oh, look at that energy right there. Oh, the fire over here. Oh my goodness, the golden aura teaser for today's guest. Episode 87, y'all. Morning energy, life energy on The Patty Show. And of course, I'm your host, Patty Setiatti, and I have the privilege of showing you all multi-passionate people that I have the pleasure of connecting with. They bring positivity to this world, and they inspire you to pursue your personal paradise. Man, we got a great episode today. How you start your morning sets the tone for how you live your best life. Arigato, all that good stuff, good energy. Before we continue on this amazing episode today, I just want to shout out my previous guest, my former boss, WeHo Dodgeball, the legend himself, Jake Mason, killing it out there at West Hollywood. Yes, just woo! Shout out to my man. Go to WeHoDodgeball.com for the new merch. There's this fanny pack that looks fire, bro. It's kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie to you. Good shirts and everything. If you guys have never tried dodgeball, you gotta try it. It's a crazy sport, both fun but also like super athletic. People jump around the gym and it's crazy. Sometimes you see flips, and I was so blessed to have found that opportunity on Craigslist. Craigslist sponsored The Patty Show. I've gotten a lot of gigs because of y'all. But Jake, thank you for being vulnerable, opening up, being such a beacon of hope to all the people in West Hollywood, LGBTQ community, to everyone out there. You're doing your thing, man. I'm so grateful for you, and I hope your car with manure is okay now.
I'm gonna have to listen to this.
Yeah. We're gonna have to, I'm glad I edited it out there. Speaking of car of manure, no, I'm kidding. This is actually Patty the Prank Show. No, imagine it's like a TMC, something like that.
Check your
Punk.
car.
Yeah, go check. You're a punk. Welcome to Punk. My guest today, y'all. Oh my God, I don't know if y'all ready, but he brings the fire with his on-screen aura and energy. Proudly from Chicago, he radiates with his gold in smile. Look at that money shot. Right there with the dab too. He's taking us back. You've seen him in Chicago Fire, Med, even Power Book 2 Ghost. Oh man, he's in everything out here. The hardworking account manager. Oh my goodness, look at that. He does everything. Ready to take LA by storm, and he's doing it already. The legendary Ryan Gold, my man. Man, welcome to the Patty Show, brother.
Dude? Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming. And guys, this is my first guest that I meet for the first time. Whoa, man, bruh, what a blessing, man. Before I give you your little self-intro, little spiel about your background and everything, if you could tell everybody how we know each other.
I'm so glad you asked,
Yes,
Patty.
please.
Last year I was at a rooftop silent disco.
Silent disco. That's with the headphones, right? And just like
Yeah,
vibing around.
Yeah, different colors for different channels. A friend was DJing.
Okay.
Just having a good time. I thought I was
Yeah.
going to see some friends, and I did. But what I didn't know was that their neighbor was going to come up, who they were friends with.
Okay.
This gentleman by the name of Barry.
Our brother, very great.
Shout out.
Family architect, an artist. Oh, he's on the Patty Show. I forgot which
architect.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That I was
See?
just thinking actually.
Right?
What was his job title?
I'm gonna be real with you. I only remember because I just watched the episode again.
It's the coolest thing in the entire world. I was like, that's a job.
It's so unique. I remember he talks a lot about on the episode, which you have to watch on the Patty Show podcast. But he's just a blessing to have. So tell me about how you guys started chopping it up.
So yeah, we started chatting, and I was like, "How do you know my friends?" And he was like, "How do you know them?" And I was like, "Yeah, like this is crazy. I'm actually moving to LA later this year." And he's like, "Well, my friend Patty lives in LA."
Yo,
I was like, "No way."
You,
he's like, "Yeah, he lives in K-Town." I was like, "Well, I'm moving to K-Town."
That's
like,
crazy.
We gotta put you together. I think we texted 2-3 times. And now, here I am on the pod, and I finally met him in person.
I love that.
Just as lovely in person as you are over text,
I'll pay you later after that.
Yeah.
Love you, brother.
Yeah.
More blessings. And Barry, more love to you too, man. He still hasn't visited me in LA, so the fact that he No,
Very.
I know. You, first of all, you have to come over here, actually. We're going to call you out. You better hurry up, man, before episode 100 airs, because you need to hurry
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
He actually, I think, went to Portugal randomly, I saw.
Portugal.
Yeah, a couple months ago, randomly.
To be a family architect there,
I have
or
no idea.
otherwise?
I have to catch up with him, actually. This is my reminder.
Sure.
But, man, that's the homie right there. He hasn't visited me, but he remembers I'm in LA and K-Town, so it worked out.
Big.
Met the Golden Boy, and now the Golden Boys are together out here in LA, killing it. Look at that. You know how we
That's
do.
the thumbnail.
That's the thumb. That's just a thumbnail. Golden Boys.
Perfect.
But yeah, man, if you could do your self intro,
For
man.
sure.
Chicago, born and raised. Basically.
Chicago, yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that. You know, your passions and all that.
So, I don't know if you've ever met someone from Chicago, and I'm sure your listeners have, but anything I'd say 30 to 45 minutes north of the city is also called Chicago. Because if I said I'm from Illinois, you would think I grew up on a farm, which there's nothing wrong with, but I grew up very much not on a farm. So I grew up in a suburb about 30 minutes north of Chicago, which is also known as the Chicagoland area.
Chicagoland area.
Chicagoland.
Okay. What's
Chicagoland.
Chicago?
You know, no,
It's an amusement park.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Oh, great.
But yeah, if you've seen any like John Hughes movies from like the 80s, that's like the vibe. It's like those kind of like suburban adjacent to the city lifestyle. And so yeah, born and raised there.
Wow.
Then I went to college in Boston.
Yes, sir.
Then I moved to New York. And now I'm here in LA. So I'm just hitting all the major
cities. You're doing it all, man.
I've kind of done it all.
Look at that, dude. Oh, man. Shout out to all the suburbs and everything. I mean, similar like me, man. In Connecticut, I just say I'm from New York sometimes, usually.
Yeah, like, no, you're not.
Yeah. I'm I'm definitely not.
You're from a different state. Actually.
Yeah, literally. But, you know, especially when I travel, like, I'm sure you know this, with the broad, bro, like, people don't know what different states are or cities. They, you know, so I'm just
and
like,
why should they?
Yeah, it makes sense because I also don't know like random countries in Estonia and like towns in Estonia, you know. So I don't blame y'all. But yeah, every time I'm traveling, I remember with our buddy Lucario, also really close with Barry. We were in Bali and we were just like, yeah, we're from New York.
Yeah,
we're from New York.
Or even Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, he's like, yeah.
Times Square.
Sure, yeah.
That's what you think.
Even like when we went to Nashville, actually, we just told we're from New York because they're like Connecticut, Bridgeport, Connecticut. What's that? Like. So I feel you with the whole Chi-Town thing, man. Yeah. Growing up though, man, what's the family dynamic like, man? How many siblings?
Oh, good. I am the oldest of 3.
Okay.
So I have a younger brother who's coming to visit me this weekend.
Hey.
First time.
Welcome, little bro.
Yeah, first time in LA for him. And I have a little sister who is pre-med.
Oh my gosh.
She is 19, 20.
We're praying for her because pre-med is not easy.
No. But she's crushing it. And I got a mom and a dad. And a little bit of extended family, but it's like small.
Yeah.
Like I have friends and people in my life who have like these like large extended families, and it's like my mom is one of 3, my dad's one of 3, I'm one of 3. It's not like a huge family affair.
Gotcha. Oh, hey, but oldest sibling, that's me too, man. Oldest of 6.
Oldest of 6?
Yeah, bro, it's too much. Too many of us. I love them all, but you know, growing up.
Which one's your favorite?
Okay, so actually, my favorite one.
Exactly.
Eventually, I'll have them all on the podcast, and then I think I've had 2 of them technically on the two on the podcast officially, 1 in the background on the podcast. So there's a lot. So I have to coordinate. And
how old's the youngest one?
The youngest one, shoot, I forget now.
Yeah. Here, just like mouth the thing, and you can dub it later. It's
so
like,
she's 8, right? Just
7.5.
I only remember mainly my sisters because she's 10 years younger than me. She's like the baby
for sure.
And then I'm pretty sure he's 3 years younger than her. So he gotta be like
13,
something 15 maybe. Yeah, something like I forget honestly. Don't quote me. But he's in Indonesia with my mom, and
sweet.
So the family's like kind of all over the place. Some in Connecticut. My brother that lives here with his girlfriend. Shout out to the homies out there. They're living their best life in Japan. So everyone's kind of all over the place, man. Is your family kind of also all over the place? Everyone's still in Chicago? What's
Everyone's
the?
in Chicago.
Yeah.
I have a cousin who lives in Nevada and an uncle who lives in Texas. But besides that, everyone's in Chicago.
Well, you're the explorer, man. I saw you were
Mm.
traveling a lot. London too, because of school too.
I studied abroad in London.
Oh my god, that must have been amazing. I love London, bro.
It was so awesome until you'll never guess what happened.
Yes.
Once in a generation pandemic hit.
Damn.
Cuts my semester short.
Damn, bro.
My program gets canceled. I gotta fly back to the
Bro,
U.S.
that's tough. Dude.
Yeah, you wouldn't even believe it. Actually, it's a completely unique experience too. It didn't happen to anyone else except me.
What year were you supposed to graduate, by the way? 2021.
2021. It was like my junior year. Everyone goes abroad their second semester. It's like part of the program. And yeah, I think I was there for like 2.5 months, and I was supposed to be there for
That's
like
crazy, bro. I still can't believe
horrible.
it's like it's been 6 years since that era. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Like I'm still processing all that.
I think we all
I
are.
graduated 2020, bro. So that one was
Ooh.
those last couple of months. I'm like, damn,
That's tough. Yeah.
it's that whole era was just like a unique. I don't know for everyone. I'm sure
Not a good one.
Yeah,
I wouldn't-
definitely a lot of growth. I would say. You grow real quick. You
For
learn
sure.
about patience, and yeah, it was just an interesting time. But have you been back to London since though?
No, I've been meaning to.
No. Boys trip. Let me know, bro.
Boys trip.
Boys trip. I haven't been back since maybe 3 years. It's been 3 years.
Patty across the pond.
Bro,
Write that down. Write that down. Write that down.
Patty across the pond. I love that you know about the alliteration on the Patty Show. We just put all the P's right there.
Personal paradise.
Yeah,
baby.
personal paradise, passion, pleasure, positivity. That's what the Patty Show is.
That's what it's all about.
Bro, right. My man Ryan, he getting the raise after this. Let me ask the producer.
Yeah, would you please?
Producer, yeah, that's me. So we have budget cuts on.
Damn.
But let me give you the flowers section of the Patty Show. Actually, flowers. This is a unique flowers because, like I said, guys, this is the first time we ever met in person. But flowers to you, bro. It feels like I've known you already. Like I feel like we've met before already. Cause like, shout out to like online and just like technology, low key. Because like we were texting, chopping it up, Instagram. We'd like each other's stories and just like it. That's what technology should be used for. Connecting with people that we would have our paths would, and maybe it would have crossed for like maybe on set or something like that. But like. The fact that it crossed so simply because like Barry had his phone there and he's like, oh, I have Patty's number, I have Patty's Instagram. Like that's where I love technology, bro. I'm like, we need more uses for that instead of like all the crazy stuff. And I work in AI, testing AI, so I'm not like 100% anti AI, but there's so much crazy. That's a T. Don't fire me, my boys are. But yeah, man, yeah. So that's my little flower to you. So I'm grateful for you, man. Like I said, when I met you in person, I'm like. I feel like I've known this guy already for a while, which is so crazy. So you're the first one, hopefully not the last, where I get to do fun episodes like this.
Just do that. Just pick people off the street.
Like,
hey, want to come on the pod?
No, I feel like maybe after we do episode 100. I love the ideas you're giving me. You should be you feel like you got the director mind, that producer mind, bro. That's the creative, dude. You started in theater though, huh?
Of course.
Yes, sir. Me too, bro. Yeah. Oh man, theater, man.
Come on.
Tell me, what's the worst thing about being a theater kid? But legitimately, yeah. What? Tell the people that have never done theater. Give me the worst thing.
Honestly, being a theater kid rocks. Like it's kind of
the best.
Guys. I would actually say it's like it's the same thing that annoys people that aren't in theater. It's like there are specific personalities where you're like. It's a lot. It's a lot
to handle.
And like, I could be part of that it's a lot group as well. But oftentimes I'm like, whoa, I like theater, but like, I need you to chill,
Right, especially being in Chicago where like, that's like a big hub over there, man. I resonate with you a lot too, man, because I did theater in high school and done like outdoor Shakespeare and everything. And I love all my Shakespearean people, but there's some people that are just purists to the heart where I'm like, bro, I believe in passion, but like sometimes too much can be too much.
And it's hard too because I think I would say like 99% of the people I've met in entertainment and theater are lovely, wonderful, intelligent, kind people. But then there's like that small percent that's just like that fits every stereotype of like conceited and selfish and rude and obnoxious. And they're of course like the loudest voice. So gives us a bad rap.
Yeah, it does. It's unfortunate, but the good side of theater is like you meet so many like unique people, and you really like, I don't know, you really find yourself. I feel like quicker that way because like I got really into theater when I moved back to the States because I went to Indonesia for a couple of years, 7th and 8th grade, and then in high school, jumped into the theater was like the perfect transition to be like, hey, you're different, but everyone here is different, and then we all come together to do a performance.
Yeah.
And man, shout out to the theater kids out there. It's not an easy world out there. There's always a lot of like last minute changes, improv, like people forgetting lines. I forget a lot of lines sometimes. That's why I have this right here. I'm a presenter mainly. The lines, it's a tough thing, man.
Yeah.
So it's tough. So was your family in entertainment, by the way, bro? Or nobody?
Nobody.
How did you jump into it then?
It's so funny. I like distinctly remember in preschool being like, playtime, I got it, like costumes and like we're gonna do a play. Like I remember like going to like children's theater as a kid as well. Like my parents would take me, and but they were never like, this is a career or like something you do. Like it just kind of felt like I was like, yeah, that I'm gonna do that. My mom always tells the story of like the teachers like begging her, being like, please put him in some kind of like kids theater program. Because I was like roping the kids in like preschool into like rehearsals during like playtime, and like I was like cutting up tickets for the teacher.
Oh my god, you got that passion early, dude.
Yeah, I'm like, but where did it come from? I have no idea. So I don't remember a time not wanting to be an actor, not wanting to do that. But like my family's really into like going to theater and like going to movies and all that, but nothing that was like, we're gonna put you in this and you're gonna see if you like it.
Wow. And then your parents, what do they do for a living?
Totally different things. My mom's a nurse, and my dad works in like retirement communities.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
A lot of like healthcare based, like serving the community.
Sure.
But that's what theater and acting's about, actually.
Yeah, and like I've always said, the two things that are for society, acting and being a nurse.
Yes.
Both equally important and life-saving, even.
Well, I think it's a little unique blend, I'd say, because I feel like entertainment can save lives. Obviously, not like legitimately, sure. Like don't trust me with like any needles or anything, guys. Like I'm not responsible for any injuries, all that stuff. But I think like we were talking about with the whole pandemic era, the joy of seeing like entertainment, like comedy specials, I think just laughing, because I feel like there was so much negativity back then. I mean, even now too. Like, don't want to get too political. That's the P word that we try to stray away from the Patty Show. But I think it's just now more than ever we need more like entertainment, more like whatever it is, like watching a horror movie. I don't like horror, but like anything to kind of, I guess, escape in a way, if that kind of makes sense. So you're doing the work too, man. Don't worry.
Hey, you too.
Of course, but that's what we're here for, But you did also act in some things where you were kind of working as healthcare workers.
Oh, it's so interesting.
Yeah, isn't that fascinating?
Yeah, I got some good stories.
Yeah, see, we got to talk about those eventually. But I want to go back to the theater stuff, man, and all the stuff that you've done behind the scenes as well, because you were a casting intern as well.
I was a casting intern.
Dude, what was that life like as a casting intern? What's the day-to-day? How have you used those skills to, like, I guess, make you a better actor?
Yeah, so this was, I did this for a summer in between like my sophomore and junior year of college. Now this was actually in the city of Chicago, so that was pretty cool. But this lovely casting agency, PR Casting, they did the Chicago casting for The Bear, and they have blown up. They've done a lot of other really great projects, but they are just like the most lovely office. They would like they were a really like actor friendly office. This was of course before like self tapes were the norm and all that, but like actors would come to their office just to say hi and like bring them like donuts and stuff. Like,
oh, what a vibe!
It never came across as like, oh, like this guy's like trying to kiss up. But it was just like they were like genuinely happy to see them, and
you feel like the genuine joy and like camaraderie.
They felt like, I think the actors felt championed by the casting team. And the casting team like genuinely liked actors. Like they weren't just like, I don't
That's
know.
my paycheck kind of
Yeah,
thing. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But it was so cool. I mean, I had never done anything like that before, and um, we would see like tons of people, obviously, for the same exact role, and I was just like, oh, that's what it means when I don't know if you like have heard this advice a lot or like this like kind of mantra of like it just because you didn't get the role it doesn't mean you did it
Mm.
wrong. It's like someone else just did it differently.
Yeah,
It's like all different
100%.
and like there are of course people where you're like, oh, you didn't like get the subtext or like you weren't maybe reading as closely as you should have. Like your script analysis wasn't super strong. But then there were people who were like, oh, that's not exactly how I envisioned it, but that's genius. And you'd have a second person who's like, oh, that's a totally different way of playing it, but that's
Mm.
also quite good. And
Mm.
you're kind of weighing that. But yeah, like we would do things like commercials, which of course is like improv based auditions, and
Absolutely.
then we did like a season of Fargo um, towards the end, which is like really script heavy and character heavy, and it was cool. Like by the end of the summer, I was starting to recognize like the same actors getting called in. I'd answer phones from different agencies. Like it was an awesome experience. It was really, really cool.
Dude, that's awesome. How did you get, I guess, that opportunity to be that intern?
I was super determined to get an internship that summer, and I was like, I had like spreadsheets. Like
Oh man, I love it. I love it.
I was going crazy, and was lucky to go through a couple interview processes and stuck with them. And, yeah.
Hey, you gotta be a little obsessed to get what you want, especially if it's like you don't know a lot of people in the industry, and you're just like, hey, shoot or shoot.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. As you know, my family does not come from the industry, and I was like, I gotta do this.
Yeah, and this industry it's cutthroat. It's hard to do it if you like know nobody. So respect to you, man, that you were just found your way in there and you're evolving and just keep growing, man. Yeah. You were also a production assistant, man.
Yeah, I was a production assistant.
Yes.
I was a PA for a company in London. This was so part of the study abroad program I was doing was like half classes. Like you would take certain electives, and I was studying like film and TV in London, basically. So I would take my classes, my electives, and then the other part of it was that they would get you an internship with like different companies throughout. So you would get like an interview and you would go, but it was all facilitated through the school. And unfortunately, it was cut short because of the pandemic. But I did a couple. I was with them on a couple shoots for like different promos and like commercial campaigns. But they were mostly working with like brands.
Okay. Gotcha.
So it wasn't like film, like narrative film or like a TV series. But it was like they would do a big commercial that was going to play during a football game.
Football, yes, it's
football. Or they're doing a promo with what? They did one with a video game that was really fun, Doom.
Oh, really? Okay.
Like the Doom that came out around that time. That was cool. Yeah.
Man, the PA world, man. Shout out to all the PAs out there. It's tough work, and you learn a lot. You grow because a lot of the stuff you do, like it's not. They don't teach you the first day, because a lot of the stuff is. I'm sure you'll agree.
Yeah.
I don't know where you're like, oh, I have to pick up this. I have to do this. I learn about different tools. I learn about different ways to contact people, but
terminology.
Yeah, terminology is the biggest thing. My biggest thing that I still am so bad at is the different like acronyms.
Sure.
Like, yo, what does that mean? Like these two letters.
A little dictionary.
Oh, that's what you need, right? And for the longest, I was like, "What the heck is PD? Yo? Like, what's AD?" I'm like, "Huh? Are these basketball players? Like, they are basketball players. Yeah, some of them, basically, yeah. Passing around, rock around, but yeah. Shout out to the production assistants. That's so cool that you got the opportunity, man. Yeah, man. The London time, I know with the COVID must have been so terrible, but you made the best out of the opportunity. Like I said, boys trip to London eventually. I want to backtrack though a little bit to your improv playhouse days though.
Okay.
Yeah, because that one I was very interested in. The cherubs, how you say it?
Cherubs.
Cherubs,
sure.
Yes.
Sure.
Well, what is the cherubs exactly?
So the cherubs, I'm so glad you asked, is kind of the nickname. Are you familiar with Northwestern University? Does that mean anything to you?
That's in Chicago?
It's in Evanston, which is like the suburb, like most, like right outside of
Okay, but it's pretty big university.
Chicago. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they do like one of those like pre-college like summer programs.
Okay.
So there's like one for film and TV. There's one for journalism, and I was a theater cherub, which is like a fairly, I don't know. It's like fairly selective, which was cool. But like it was like my first like application.
Yeah,
like, It was hard. Like you had to submit a couple like pre-screen videos and like a couple essays. You had to submit your grades.
What?
Yeah, like it was intense. And there was like maybe like 60 to 70 of us. But it was everyone was. It was the summer before you graduate high school, and it was 5 weeks, and you take classes, and it was basically to like be a teaser of like, this is what it would be like if you went to school for theater. Like, do you like it?
Yeah.
Is this for you? And like the staff, like they tried to like hire people from different schools. So like there'd be someone from Northwestern or someone that was going to NYU. Like, so there was like a day where they talked about that.
Wow,
and,
that's
like,
pretty cool.
and then you also you got divided into casts and you would do a show at the end, which is so cool. But yeah, it was great. Like it followed like a BFA schedule.
Wow. And this was like around high school time?
Yeah, this is the summer after my junior year of high school.
Wow, man, you were locked in, dude. I love that.
I was like, I need to be as competitive as possible, and I want to like learn as much as like I was like, while I'm here, like let's learn as much as possible. And got to like meet a lot of lovely people that I would have never met from all around. Like actually, one of my best friends I met at Cherubs, and like
amazing.
And like she's still one of my best friends.
I love that.
And yeah, but you would do like 8 hours of classes during the day.
Damn, that's intense, dude.
Meals in between, if you're lucky, and then at night you would do rehearsal for the play. And I was like, at the time I was like, this is intense, like this is crazy. But it also felt like summer camp. Like we'd go on like field trips to like theater downtown, which was really cool. And
dude, that's it.
Yeah, there was just so many like cool opportunities. And then when I went to college and got my BFA, I was like, oh, this is the exact same schedule. Like this feels awesome. Very familiar.
So you were kind of prepared.
Yeah, in a way.
They still do the program still, huh?
Yeah.
Well, if people are looking for that, y'all should do it, because that sounds like amazing prep. Because you were like, what, 17 maybe? Yeah, those intensive programs are so amazing. Like, if you have the opportunity, just do it, because it'll, like you said, prepare you for all the other crazy stuff, and then you'll be you'll never fully be ready for the next stage, but it'll help as much as you can, I'm sure. Right?
Yeah, and also like even if you're like, I'm not sure if I want to pursue this, but like I might, you should do it, because that is like it's way better to find that out within 5 weeks at a summer program than like actually going off to college and being like, oh, I hate this.
Yeah, I graduated with a degree in this, and I'm like, damn, I do not want to, so that's true.
I'm sure there are people that did that summer program and were like, oh, actually, I don't want to do this,
Or like they just do it for like a hobby maybe or something,
Still worth it.
Yeah, and that's like a really good tip for everyone. Just try all these different things, especially when you're young. Just take the risk. You never know where it's going to lead. You don't really know what you like or dislike until you actually like try it, to be honest with you. Like, most of the whether it's like a sport, in acting, entertainment, or whatever it is, just try it out. That's why it's nice to have those opportunities. I'm glad you did that, man. The cherub, and what does cherub mean exactly?
So cherub is
it sounds like, cute.
It's like an angel. Like
is it a baby angel?
Yeah, it's like a baby angel.
That's why when I saw cherub, I'm like, Ryan Golden Ring. I just picture like you.
So
baby.
It's not its like official name, I don't think, but it's been going on for like decades.
Okay.
Like, it's like an older program. It's technically through the National High School Theater Institute.
Okay.
And I guess the story is that like way back, one of the faculty members or the professors like remarked that everyone looked like a bunch of cherubs.
Oh.
And like the name stuck.
Interesting.
Like that was
cool.
But now, like, I think if you Google like Cherubs Northwestern, it'll come up. It's like the official.
Yeah, I mean all the college names too. I'm just so fascinated because there's a one in Boston, right? Northeastern, yeah. Northwestern. Is there a north? I was gonna say southern. I'm like that does not work.
Southwestern.
Southwestern is where? Is it in Texas? Maybe.
Isn't there like a law school? I think Southwestern Law School is right here.
Is it?
It's in LA.
Probably.
Check me out.
We gotta check it out. What about it's southeastern? Probably is Florida. We're gonna find out eventually. It's just so unique. These university names. I don't even know. Going back to theater though, man, you've done a lot of like shows, productions.
Sure.
What do you think is your most memorable one, if you had to pick one?
That's interesting. In college, we did a production of 1984.
Oh.
By George Orwell, of course. And the concept was basically we were on all white, and the set was like a white wall and a white floor, and we like partnered with this machine learning computer science
Dude, that sounds
piece.
insane.
And we were basically like we worked with a student, like a grad student who was studying some kind of like machine learning projection hybrid with performance. And so she was coding this in real, like throughout the rehearsal process, but it was basically like a very early prototype of like, okay, this figure in space moves to the right, like the projection changes.
Yeah.
And different, like, I'm doing a really horrible job of explaining this, but like the set would change because it was all white. There was a projector like showing different colors or like different pieces based on actor movement because there was a camera on us. So think of like an Xbox. You know how it like senses you? Like,
yeah.
It was basically that, but
dude,
in a theater production. So there's a scene where the lead is being tortured and there's like rats all over him, right? And so the actor would be in the chair and there was like these little squiggles that were like rats, and as he would like fling his hand, like they would scurry away.
Dude,
because they were like, tracking his hand.
Oh my god.
It was cool. It was really, really cool.
What year was this, dude?
This was early. This is 2018, 2019. Okay. So this is like before AI was
that's why I'm like
everything.
Dude, that's so cool actually, the production quality of that, to do something that's like kind of like interactive. It reminds me of like those science, you go to the science museums and people do stuff like that with all the damn, that's taking me back. I used to love that. Bro, that's a unique experience right there.
It was really cool, but also like the hardest tech process I think I've ever had.
I can't imagine like dealing with the tech issues, man. Because with theater, there's always something. Yeah. Especially with a live performance, like at least with like on screen, you can just cut and then on to the next. This one, like if the rats start turning into butterflies,
and I remember, now that I'm thinking about it, like I remember a big piece of this was like how much of this can be automated. And at the time, like not a lot. Like it was like, here's the sequence and like here are some parameters, but like most of it was still being called like a normal show where you have a stage manager going like Q1, Q2, whatever, and you had someone kind of pushing the buttons. But like now I'm like, I wonder if it could have been automated like now.
Yeah, right?
Like with AI, like it's probably developed
that's
so
true.
high. It's kind of cool.
Well, if anyone knows, let us know, because that's kind of fascinating over there. Oh my god. That's a really unique project, man. Yeah. Are you still acting in any theater stuff?
I haven't lately. I've been meaning to. It's just hard.
Yeah, man.
What they don't tell you is it's really hard. Like, I was like, this is fine. There's so many like independent theaters, and like, you can go to this theater, and I can't afford to be paid $250 for like a 6-week rehearsal process.
I see those in Actors Access, and I'm like,
I want to do this play, brother, but I can't. Something's got to. You either have to give me way less rehearsal time, and like just trust that I'll be off book and we'll chill, or you have to pay me more.
No, exactly. That's the thing. It's like I love the art, but when the art doesn't love my bank accounts, it's gonna be tough out here. It's hard because like I see a lot of them are like unpaid, and the projects are great, but I'm not in the point in my life where I can do that just yet. We're not there just yet, but I feel like eventually maybe I'll get to that.
That's the next P in the Patty podcast. Paid.
See, look, all the bro, genius, right? He got it all. P for paid. Yeah. But yeah, man. And I think that's the biggest thing with the whole theater world. A lot of it is people do it for the art and the love of the game. When I had my first like acting internship, it was with Connecticut Free Shakespeare. Shout out to the
Nice.
homies out there, Dandelion Productions, but free. You see how it is? It was
Sure.
nonprofit, so we always ask for donations, and a lot of
Sure.
the actors worked like unpaid or just like from donation and all that
Yeah.
stuff. So it's respect to the craft, and honestly, I hope it grows even more because theater's like the base, man, of the acting, and you don't have it without it. But it's just so hard for people to, I guess, work in it, especially if they're new and they realize, oh wait, but I need to survive. I can't just be a broke person doing
Correct.
the acting and all that stuff. It's inspiring to see like people working multiple jobs and doing the theater. Like in New York, you've seen a lot, right? Everyone's trying to get into Broadway and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of burnout too, because I see a lot of my friends, unfortunately, that like just
Like,
lose their they can't do it, and then they end up just doing like the nothing wrong with a 9 to 5 kind of thing, because we kind of do that a little bit, but people lose their dreams and their passions because they are not getting paid.
Yeah.
So that's our little rant on theater. Pay the people out there. Pay the people out there.
Sure.
Is that a reason why you're more into on-screen acting? Is that it? 'Cause,
I mean, to be honest, like kind of, I had to do like a hard pivot. Like the thing is, like LA and New York are like the two biggest hubs, of course, and they're also very expensive cities. So like,
yes, sir.
Yeah, as someone who like doesn't come from family wealth, yeah, like I needed to figure it out, and like I didn't want to give up acting, of course. And so I was like, okay, like great. Here, I just had to have like kind of that recalibration, which is like, I'll do theater if it makes sense, but like I also need to be able to afford to live, because like if I'm doing theater and starving and like can't pay my bills, it's not gonna be sustainable. So yeah, I did like a bit of a pivot. But I also think like I don't know that I would have, if I had like known what I know now, I don't know that I would change all that much.
Wow.
Like I still want a solid theater background. And then that can apply to film and TV. Like, I don't really buy the whole, like, you either study theater or you study film and TV. And those are two different things. Like, not really.
Yeah.
And so I don't know that I'd changed all that much, but I definitely was like, okay, great. Like, I think I've taken enough scene study classes. I don't need to be reading plays right now. Like, obviously, if and when that audition comes through, back to it. But for the time being, like, let's really focus on camera stuff.
I love that, man. I love that. And it's also like, even though there's so many similarities, there's so many differences. The audition process with like on screen, like now you were talking about, with everything's basically self tapes. Like it's just, I think I had a couple recently, like in person ones, but they're so rare to find that like you kind of just have to prepare a good lighting setup, get those lines in, a good reader, if you can, or just find an AI one, I guess, or like a voice recording.
I mean, sorry. I'm sorry.
Voice recording one. But yeah, man, because that pivot though, that's another good P word right there, man. It takes a lot of maturity and like understanding to realize like you can still pursue your dreams, but you just have to like switch it up a little bit, because I think being stubborn can be a good thing sometimes, because you're just like stay focused on like your dream, your passions, all that stuff. But if the brick wall is not moving and you're pushing through it, hey, step to the right. Like legitimately, and that's what a pivot is. Honestly, you just have to literally change your positioning, whatever it is. And with entertainment and acting, you have to do so many pivots. Like, with AI again. There's so many roles that are getting taken from it. So we really have to find a way to make us a little bit like more unique than we ever are. It's way more competitive now because of the self tapes, whether good or bad. You're competing with literally anybody technically, like around the globe that have maybe more experience than you, less, and they just look like what the casting directors are looking for. So you just have to keep growing. You got an acting class tomorrow, right? Keep honing the craft like our golden boy himself is doing over here. That's what it's all about, man. And speaking of honing the skills, man, let's talk about your different roles. I got to see some clips for some of them. The Power Book 2 Ghost series. Okay, tell me about your character over there. How you got that audition and role, and a little bit about that.
Well, unfortunately, it was the last season of Power Book 2 Ghost. It did get canceled. fortunately. But it was a great time. I played student number 3. I had one line. It was my first co-star. It was cool
There
as
we go.
hell.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah, audition came through the agent, submitted a self-tape. About a week later, he called me and was like, "You booked it. Cool as hell."
We love that, bro.
Yeah,
That's the best feeling, man.
You're like, "That's it? Oh, cool."
Yeah. It's also the weirdest feeling too. You're right. Whenever like you get the, yeah, there you go. Give me the information. You're like,
You're like, why aren't you freaking out? I'm freaking out.
yeah. I'm like, huh?
Like,
What the heck?
Can we play the clip right
yeah,
here?
for just shoot. But for that audition though, man, what do you remember how it went? Like, was it an in person
No,
one?
it was a self tape. There was like student 1, 2, and 3.
Oh,
And
okay.
they had me read the lines for like student 2, and they ended. So I actually didn't say the lines that
you
I
were
set up. Yeah, exactly.
Interesting. Yeah. That's so fascinating to me too.
Yeah.
Like, you really never know what they're gonna end up doing because the day of the shoot, they could literally be like, we're gonna add an extra line
Sure.
or we're gonna lower your line. So it's just you just got to be ready for everything. And I think with all your experience, like doing like the PA stuff and interning and everything, you realize like in life you just got to be ready on your feet. Like, yes, and just go with it. Go with the flow. You never know what they're gonna give you. Wow, that's
But it was, and of course, like I found this happen a couple different times throughout my life so far, where it's like, oh, it was just like an audition that I think I did. I mean, it's like I've never booked something from an audition where I'm like, that was the best work I've ever done.
Bro, I feel you, man. I feel you.
Like I tried, of course, and like, but I think I was like, great, like it's done, put it away. And the ones that I'm like, oh, I got it for sure.
I locked in. I did like 15 takes. This is my best
acting I've ever done.
I'm a thespian now.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
give me my Oscar
right now. I'd like to thank the Academy.
Yeah,
like,
and then you're like, cricket.
Bro, I hate that, man. It's just like you doing some online up in here, bro. Like you start texting it and there's no response.
You're like, you up?
And he's like, you up? And question mark.
You see?
It's just you and then up arrow, up arrow.
Yeah.
No, bro. I have the same thing happen. I've had a lot of actors on the pod, and they say the same thing. It's like the ones you send it and literally forget about it. I had one. I remember it was a couple months ago. I forgot I even sent the audition. I thought I forgot to send it. To be honest with you.
Sure.
And then I don't know, like avail hold, and I'm like, wait, what is this one for? Thanks, G.
That's right.
And then I ended up getting it, signed an NDA, so I can't say too much.
Let's go.
But yeah, bro, it's like it's so fascinating. I think it's also that flow state thing where you kind of just are just effortless and just go with the flow. But sometimes it does feel frustrating when you like quote unquote put more effort into an audition that you think you can kill 100%. Like you're gonna do like freaking amazing. I had one for this like I guess TV show hosting thing that I think I crushed, bro. I went to the next stage and I was like, oh, this is good.
Yeah.
And then crickets, and I'm like, I suck then or something. But then you gotta like catch yourself and be like, nah, man, like we were talking about earlier, maybe that just wasn't what they were looking for, and you can only control what you can, and I guess it's a hard balance being in this industry. You gotta have thick skin, but I think for me personally, having good people around you helps a lot. Like that ground you and give you grace. Like, hey, like Ryan, man, you did your best.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next thing, man. Don't linger on the past too much because it's so easy to just fall into that trap where you're like beating yourself up. Like, man, I didn't get that role, that serious regular, this la di da di da. How do you I guess handle rejection, man? For when it comes to auditioning and everything. You got any tips for people out there that are doing this?
I wish
Spa day?
Yeah, I mean, kind of. I wish I had like a more routine to it. Like a more healthy, I don't know, like something like a thing I can go to and be like, great, I've forgotten about it. But it's of course like the ones you really, really want and are like, oh, I'm perfect for this. Like, this is the next step. Like I crushed it. I did this, I did that. And you're just waiting. And I would say, honestly, like the classic advice of like, once you send it in, you just have to stop forgetting about it. Or just stop thinking about it.
Yeah.
It's like the thing that I have to be like, stop. Like, don't, like if I find myself Googling like, deadline articles or like the IMDb. What I will do, which is really nice for my closure, is like if it's like an episode of TV, I'll just make a note to myself like, this is when it's airing. I'll watch the episode, and I just want to know like who booked it. And oftentimes that is really good closure because I'm like, oh, they went and like that man is not going up against me on like any other role.
Yeah.
And they
But
like
for that role,
for that role, his interpretation is
dude,
better.
I like that's a good way to think about it. And then also you don't like feel jealousy. You're more like, oh, good for him. You know, like
Except the ones where, of course, I watch one. I'm like, that kid was not better than me, and we look the same.
I love the honesty though. I love that. I love
Be
it. Hey
honest.
man, it's true, man. Because sometimes you're like, damn, like that homie right there with the nice hair too, like
Yeah.
student number 7, like
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
goddamn student number 7. Yeah, it's tough. It's just thick skin, and I mean, like you were talking about, you just sometimes just need to find some form of closure, you know.
Yeah. It's like on to the next. Great.
Literally.
That's not your last audition. It's not your first. Next.
Exactly, man. This sounds like relationship advice. Which, speaking of, you have a lovely girlfriend.
Yeah,
yes. Love the pics, man. You guys have
Thank you.
great chemistry, great energy.
Thanks.
What does she do for work? How did you guys meet? Online dating or not?
Yes, we met
there
on
we go.
we met on Bumble.
Oh, okay, player.
Mm-hmm,
So what was her opening move then?
Well, it's gonna break one of your rules on the podcast. We are gonna get political real quick. Can I? Can
Yeah, let me see.
Can
Yeah,
we take
please,
Ryan's
please.
political?
Yes,
Okay,
let's do
great.
it.
So this is not part of his podcast. This is my
Yes.
segment.
Thank you.
So my like header or whatever on my thing was like 20, however old I was, like 20. So wait, we just celebrated 4 years, so I was 23, and it was like 23 years of never kissing a Republican. Like, not gonna start now. Or something cheeky.
Yeah.
And she replied like, I have unfortunately kissed a Republican, but I don't want to anymore. It's been a match made in
Wow,
heaven.
that's fire though, man. That's
kinda good.
I'll give you that one. I'll give you that.
Kinda good, right?
That was clever, dude. And for her too, like that's.
I know.
Hey man,
I was like, great, we got banner.
I think that's a big thing for any type of relationship.
Yeah.
And specifically like significant other, man. If there's no banter, man, it's gonna be boring.
It's gonna be
boring, dude.
It's not gonna work.
And then you guys matched when you were in Chicago?
In New York.
In New York.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then is she here in LA now, or?
Yes. So
Woo!
she got
Shout out to girlfriend.
into law school. Shout out
my
Ruby.
goodness, congrats. Law school's tough, bro.
Yeah. So she's in law school at LMU right now.
Oh yes, you were. See, this is what we're talking about, the stories, because I took a law school class.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you remember me talking about it a little bit on Instagram. One of my personal training clients, my boy Gary Williams, Professor Gary
Shout out
Williams.
Gary
Sorry, my young sensei. He invited me to one of his criminal law classes.
That's so sick.
Yeah, it was so fun, but it was another language. So shout out to your girlfriend. Like, law school is a different beast. I hear them talking about this case study, talking a different language, man, saying terminology I've never heard before, and I was like, thanks for having me. I'm just gonna leave on the halfway, you know. Cause
Did he introduce you? Was he like, "Hey everyone, this is my personal trainer"?
Yeah, so yeah, he did a little baby intro for
That's
me.
hilarious.
And, yeah, I love him. He's like another dad to me. He's the homie right there.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Did you calculate like how much that class was worth?
Oh,
Like,
I didn't even think
it's a couple
about that.
$1,000s worth of education you got.
You're right, man. I didn't even think about that.
Pretty good.
He got the. Are you part Asian, bro? Well, he got the Asian pass right here. Dun, dun, honorary. He's golden now. See, now he's shining. Shout out to Golden.
I was just gonna start singing, and I was like, I don't know. The YouTube copyright might not.
I know
like
they
that.
might go a little crazy. Well, shout out to them though. They won another one.
Shout out to Oscar winner Huntrix.
Oh, come on now.
course.
They've won. They're winning everything. I love it.
It's our moment.
See? As long as we hum it and then don't actually say the lyrics.
It's not good enough to like.
Yeah, you're right, man.
Yeah.
If we sing it good, then they'll probably copyright us.
Mm.
But shout out to them. Shout out to the Oscars yesterday. It was crazy, man.
Yeah.
It was a wild time, man.
Did you do a ballot?
No, I suck at those. I'm just so bad. But I am glad my boy Michael B. Jordan. Let's go, baby. That's why I didn't want to do it, because I feel like every time I pick the winner or something, I just end up losing.
Sure.
So I was like, I can't jinx my homie right here, because he needs to get it. But everyone else also deserved it too. So it was a good fun race, man, to see who was gonna win.
Good
Best
year.
Actor. Oh yeah, there was a lot that was happening. So shout out to the Oscars right there. We'll be there soon, player. Don't worry. Other roles though, man. Chicago Fire, man. Healthcare paramedic, bro. You made a what? I know your family was proud. Did you study some your family to get into that role?
Exactly. Yeah.
Method. You went method.
Yeah. I was like, take your child to work day.
Literally, like,
My mom.
I need to like channel a paramedic.
I did actually. One of my best friends is a doctor, and he was in med school at the time.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I had texted him like, "Hey, how do you pronounce this word?" And he sent me like a voice memo. I did book it. So
Hey, that it worked out.
shout
Hey,
out.
man, I did the similar thing with shout out my boy Gary Williams again. When I told you the role where I played a lawyer,
Mhm.
I took the law class, perfect timing,
There you go.
and I got the role.
Let's go.
So there we go. Practice. Sometimes you gotta go through your network.
Yeah.
And then a lot of acting is just like experience and just learning from people, you know?
Acting is react.
Oh, let them know. No, absolutely. I agree, man. So, yeah, how did you book that role, man? What was the whole process like?
Same thing. Self tape request.
Yeah.
Sent in the tape. Was like, great. That seems good. Was put on a veil for like a week. And
Damn,
then
yeah, a week is brutal, bro.
it felt like forever.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was like we shot it during like right after Thanksgiving, like early December.
Okay.
So I was already home visiting family for Thanksgiving. Shot the episode in December, and then it aired in January. Now what I am gonna say is they did cut my scene, which does happen. So this is actually great advice. From now on, I am not going to invite all my friends over to watch the episode before I've already seen it.
Yes.
Because we had like 20 people over, and I had jokingly said to everyone, I was like, thank you so much for being here. We ordered pizza for everyone. We were drinking. It was a great time. And I said, thank you so much to everyone for being here. If they cut my scene, get the hell out. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Oh my God. No way, dude.
And
Ryan, you killed me, bro.
was dead.
After it ended, you're like...
It was like one of the first scenes of the episode. I knew that. And I'm waiting. And I'm like, oh, I remember her. Like, I met her, talked to her. Oh, that's me. That's me in the background. Oh, they've cut to the next scene, and I just melt, and everyone's looking at me, and my friends are like, oh, maybe they just like put you like somewhere else in the episode. I'm like, I don't think so.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense.
I don't think so. And they're like, do you want us to leave? I was like, no, I was joking. I didn't think they cut me.
Damn.
Whatever.
What was the scene supposed to be, bro?
So it was this big mass casual. Okay, so here's the thing. Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, and Chicago Med are part of a one Chicago universe. They were doing a crossover episode, so it's 3 hours of a storyline with all of the cast. And so there's like a mass casualty event, and so there was all these people outside, like burned and amputees, and it was a mess. And I was literally a paramedic, like helping this person who had like concrete stuck, or he had concrete stuck in his mouth and like a pipe coming out of his chest.
Oh my goodness!
It was like blood, special effects, all that stuff. And I'm like working on him, and the doctor comes in and is like, "What's going on?"
And you
like,
explain.
Yeah, I'm like outside, and I'm like, blah 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 blah. There was like 5 or 6 lines. They gave me an extra line on set.
Damn, dude!
I'm like, I got my SAG card from it.
Damn, congratulations!
Thank you, brother. Thank you. I was like, this is great. I'm on top of the world.
Yeah.
And then, of course.
I hate when that happens, man. They gonna do, man. Well, at least the good things, you got the SAG card, and you have a funny story with the friends, you know.
Apparently, it's an actor's rite of passage. Apparently, it happens to nearly everyone, and it sucks, and that's just part of the business. Yeah. But I still get those residuals.
Hey, man.
That's the Paid and Patty podcast.
Yeah, see, come on, brother. All the fees right there. It is a tough thing because when you act, you put your heart and soul out, and like I'm in a short film with my brother. Wrote this short film. Actually, went on the festival circuit. That's why I was in Oregon.
Yeah, you are.
But there's one of my scenes. You know, I put my heart out. I love you, Arnold. You know, but then. It like you can still hear my voiceover, but it's like other scenes of like our dad, and you know, so it's like a similar feeling when I watch it. Like I'm like, oh, I'm not saying I'm tight or anything, you know, or like
this is your film.
This is my brother made the film, yes,
and he cut you,
not semi cut,
brother.
We'll call him out later. We'll call him out. I'm gonna call him out when I see him first. I'm like,
yeah.
yeah, man. I'm not mad at all. I think it works for the story. You know,
Yeah,
I don't want to
yeah.
spoil too much because it's on the festival circuit right now, so catch it out. Something good going on. But I mean, that also like in the end of the day, post production also has to do their thing.
Sure.
The director has the final say and everything, and the writers and all that stuff. So we also can't get upset, but it is upsetting, okay? Because like I mean, you had like bro like 6 lines, add an extra line, and then they cut it off. I can't imagine. I'm like, and then you bring all the friends out. Oh man.
And I'm going like, why? And I'm like, oh, it's 3 hours long. Like they need to cut something, and
Yeah.
I'm sure there were other people in that like 3 hours that also
Yeah.
got cut. And like my conspiracy theory,
Tell me.
if you don't mind me,
Tell me.
is so at the beginning, it was during the time of the wildfires here, and so they did a thing at the beginning with like, because it's a show about firefighters, they're like, our hearts are with everyone in
Oh
LA,
my god, yeah.
which cut in, of course, to the runtime. And so I'm not saying it's the Palisades Fire's fault, but I'm not saying that.
Hey man, I will say and confirm it right now on the Batty Show right now. That has to be it because
It's got to be. What other reason would you have?
because those I'm glad they do the tribute videos. You know, shout out to the firefighters and everybody out there. But they take a while. I can't lie to you. You know, I mean, like we could have done this in 30 seconds. You know, like give my boy Ryan the screen time. At least put deleted scenes. That they should. There's no like deleted scenes somewhere. Is there someone we can ask for Chicago Fire maybe? Deleted scenes. I want to see because I want to see this. You know, we'll find it eventually.
Would
Maybe
you please? Yeah.
we'll find it somehow. But you were also in Chicago Med, bro.
Yeah, I was in the first season when I was in high school. No line. I was a no line co-star, and it was like 5 or 6 days of shooting. They did a cast of my chest.
Oh wow.
They had to cut it open, and there were ribs and a heart, and the doctor took the heart out of it, splattered him on the face. It was so cool. It was like the coolest thing I've ever seen.
The special effects for those like shows, man. I don't know how they do it and have the budget still to do that. Is a lot of practical stuff or?
Yeah, it's mostly practical stuff. I started following the person who does like all of that for the pit, and they post so many cool behind the scenes things of like the casts of like body parts and like it's all practical. It's really it's like a lot of molds and stuff.
Oh my god, those shows are like respect to them. Like there's so much like storytelling and but also like the practical effects and all the effects in general. Like I used to love watching them, but also get a little because I'm like, they're so realistic. You know, I'm like, oh man, I don't know if I can handle all of this.
For sure.
What's your dream TV show to be on then, if you had to pick one? So we can put it out there in the universe.
Law and Order SVU, please.
Oh,
Put me on. Mariska, I'm ready.
Yes.
Give me a call.
Would you play like an antagonist role or?
I think that'd be interesting because viewer, I'm 5'7". I'm not a particularly commanding presence, and I think that would be an interesting like fake out of like, oh, this like sweet boy, and then just kidding,
a serial killer,
exactly,
or something. Ooh, that complex character. Yeah, I like the way you think, man.
Thank you.
No, that's good. Like the little, you know, the opposite. You're like, oh, he's just in college.
Yeah.
You know, because what's your age range for casting usually you like to aim for?
Like,
you got the youthful face, man.
Yeah, and this is like 3 days of not shaving. Like, there's really nothing there. I'd say like 18 to 25.
Okay.
Like, and 25 is weird. Like, if I'm playing a 25-year-old, it's like, oh, that 25-year-old looks kind of weird. Why is he like? I'm not like a standard 25, you know. But almost all my auditions are like high school student, college student, somewhere in between.
Yeah. New post grad or something like that.
Yeah.
You and my brother are similar. Like they're that type of vibe. He's like, I think he even like sometimes 16-ish.
Sure.
He just turned I think he's turning 25 this year, so
yeah,
his range is probably similar to
what
that
are you
too.
playing? You're playing like 20s, 30s?
65.
Apparently, yeah.
Apparently. My range now goes to 65. I still, honestly, bro, like, depending, the youngest I could go is probably college. I can't do high school. There's no shit. Unless I'm like a super senior or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've done a role when I was like mid-30s. Like I could play like young dad if I like grow out the facial hair and like maybe more
Yeah, I
like
could see
you know,
that.
a little stern look. But I do more commercial anyway, so it's kind of nice to have like the range.
Yeah.
And then like with the race stuff is good because I just put ethnically ambiguous. So you know, Pacific Islander I sometimes put up there. You know
Oh
what I'm
my
saying?
God,
You know?
brother.
Samoan. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever you need me to be,
You know, I'm
baby.
like, hey, put me in anything.
Sure.
I mean, bro, I remember when I first moved here, I used to take the bus a lot because like you know save money and
Yeah.
like didn't have
Yeah, of
money
course.
for the car. You know, I'm literally in the bus one time coming from my job at like this Mexican restaurant back to. We didn't live in K-Town. We lived in like Midtown area, Mid City
Yeah,
actually area. So the guy, I just walk in the back of the bus trying to sit down. Next to me, the guy takes out his headphones. He's like, looks at me like, "Yo, let me guess, my man, Samoan." That's the only thing he said.
Whoa!
He didn't even say like, "Yo, good afternoon," or like, nah. Bro, just takes off his headphones. I don't know what he was listening to. Looks at me now like, "Yo, let me guess, Samoan?" Like he's playing a game show.
Was he Samoan?
No, he was a black guy.
Okay, for sure.
It was a random, bro. I mean, shout out to the homie. I guess it made my day because like Samoans, you guys are very beautiful people, man. Strong and you know what I'm saying. I love your culture, you know. So
Were you like yes or
I was like,
no?
no, I'm Indonesian, bro. He's like, okay. He just puts the headphone back in. That's it, bro. Like it was like the strangest thing, dude.
People are weird.
Weird, man. But it made me like confident to put like you know Pacific Islander on my thing. So I was like, well, I'll take it. If a random
Sure.
guy on the bus thinks like it,
Sure.
you know. And then yesterday, because I was at the film festival for the film, right?
Nice.
Did like a little Q&A after. So I
Yeah.
met other filmmakers that watched like the film. They were like, yeah, man. Until you said that you were his brother playing in the short film, I didn't know you guys were brothers. Because our brother is like the.
No way.
So we're both Chinese Indonesian, but I have more of the Indonesian traits, more
Okay.
tanner skin. He
Yeah.
has like the more fair like K-pop vibe, bro. So like, yeah, dude, well, you'll meet him in person eventually, bro.
Yeah.
But they literally, I'll tell him later because I haven't told him yet because he's still in Japan. The guy was like, bro, I didn't know you guys were brothers until you said in the Q&A.
That's
I'm
funny.
actually the actual brother, so
Oh my God.
I don't know.
What festival were you at?
Disorient Film Festival in Eugene,
Yeah,
Oregon.
yeah. Nice.
Really nice people over there. Super the hospitality there was just amazing. They picked
Cool.
me up from the airport, dropped me off, and
Yes, they did.
so nice, bro. Everyone was
awesome.
so kind. But we got some more festivals coming out soon. Hopefully, LA should be coming out soon. We'll see. Fingers crossed. We'll see, and then we'll get a big little screening. But that's like all the craziness, man. The past weekend kind of thing.
So
Shout out to all of the typecasting stuff. But yeah, man. Have you ever applied to any auditions like that are way above your range, for example? Like,
No, because I'm like, who am I fooling?
Mm.
Like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, like sometimes I'll get one that's like 27 to 30, and I am 27, but I'm like, I'm no one's idea of 27.
That's
You know-
fair. That's
you
fair.
know
That's
what I
fair. That's
mean?
fair. That's fair. Yeah. I still can't believe
yeah.
you're 27, bro. Yeah, because I'm 27 too. Yeah, that's actually
We don't look the same age.
yeah, that's kind of
Um,
crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, you take care of your skin, bro. That's why.
I do kind of. Yeah.
Skincare routine. What you got?
It's mostly just moisturizer, to
Mm.
be honest with you. When I moved here, though, the water was whack. And I said,
I believe it, bro. Yeah.
I usually like am not someone who gets pimples, thankfully. But as soon as I moved here, it was like,
Bro, I feel that.
and
Man.
I'm googling like, why LA water different? It's harder. Did you
Why
know
LA?
that the water in LA is harder than in other places?
Oh, interesting.
So, so I got a little filter for our shower.
Oh, that's nice, bro. Yeah.
To take some of the sediment out. All better.
I might have to try that because yeah, I've noticed like since I moved here, bro, I have to use like a specific shampoo now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why? Is it also like maybe also the dryness too?
Yeah, I mean it's
Probably.
it's the heat for sure,
Yeah.
and then there's
But the
pollution,
water, yeah, the
air
pollution, yeah.
pollution.
But the water might be a thing because, like, you know, East Coast water different. You know what I'm
It
saying?
is different. It
It's
is
different. It really is different. You know. So
Yeah.
wow, look at that.
But-
We're talking about water over here.
A little light moisturizer throughout the
Mhm.
day. Sunscreen is so important, of course.
How tan do you get though? I feel like you could get a golden glow, bro. Like,
This is pretty.
actually, a little chocolate. I see you. I see you.
We're gonna cut that.
Really?
I don't know if you can say that. No, this is pretty tan for me. I'm trying to think. We were just in Santa Barbara like 10 days ago.
Okay.
So like we were outside and I was getting tan. I don't know that I get
I
much
see a
tan.
little bit though, like on the eyebrow, like a little
Yeah,
tan in there. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my man, look at him. A cultured man, a tan man. We love it.
Cultured and tan.
Culture and tan actor man. Oh my god, I love it, man. I do want to talk about some random stuff that you've also done, man.
Uh-oh.
Just jumping around your resume and everything. CAMP.
Yeah. That would be camp. It is. There's actually a few locations here in Los Angeles.
Oh, okay. What is
Um,
that? Because I had some friends that worked in it.
Sure. It's a children's toy store that also does like events and shows. So like in New York, we did. So imagine like a toy store, and then there's like a wall that you push, and it's like a magic door, and there's different like shows and stuff. So
Oh, okay. Okay.
basically, it was an interactive, almost like an escape room, and then there were puzzles and stuff, but it was for children, and it was Disney.
Okay.
So
Interactive vibe, kind of.
yeah, interactive with Mickey, Donald Duck, Goofy, the whole gang, and then people, and we would go through this like scripted story with the characters. The kids would have like different activities and like puzzles to solve.
So you were performing through that?
Correct.
Nice, dude.
And then, but there was so many of us like in my role, and so because like every 15 minutes or so there was a new cadence of like 20 kids. Like it was huge.
Wow.
And we did it for months.
Bro, those immersive experiences are pretty cool, man. I did a Squid Game one
Oh, yeah,
similar
yeah,
to
yeah.
that, where you kind of have to like stay in character and just like, you know, just make sure the flow of the games are going well because there's always gonna be tech issues. Timing was always the hardest thing because we had it at like near the CBS lot over there,
Cool. Yeah.
near the Grove, and they had different rooms, and sometimes the buttons weren't working, so there'd be like a group of people, let's say, in the next room, but we'd have to stall, so we'd tell one of the referees or one of the characters to be like, hey, you're just gonna have to stall, man. Like find a way to have them entertained still, and a lot of them were actors, and a lot of them are on the podcast too, so it's like. It's great because you also like practice your improv skills and just the performative part of it, and it's not just like a regular job where you're like doing restaurant work and all that kind of stuff. So damn, that's pretty cool, man. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, it's fun.
Your brain just starts like working in different ways once you start doing stuff like that because you kind of really have to survive. And
especially with kids, it's like
I can't imagine. Yeah, man.
They are ruthless. Like they will tell you.
They'll tell you, and then they have questions on questions. And you gotta find an answer and also not curse. That's another layer to it. At least for Squid Games, bro, we could curse all we wanted because that was part of the vibe, you know, like the grungy kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's insane, man. Okay. Audience facilitator.
Wow, you really went through the LinkedIn.
Yeah, man. Of course.
Okay, so COVID era. This is one of my first jobs when I moved to New York. You had to have a vaccine to go into the theaters in New York. So different from being an usher, each theater had people that were really well organized, checking everyone's vaccine card. Great.
Next.
And so I was doing that, and I saw so many Broadway shows for free because you could.
Dude, that's amazing, bro. Yeah.
It was great. And I did it for like different shows. You just kind of like pick up shifts, like on an app, and you would get to see the shows for free. It was great. It was really, really cool. But
bro,
it feels like such like feels like your like dad being like, back in my day, the horse and buggy would sell us milk, and they would come down the street, and you're like, what are you talking about? That's not a job that exists. It's that.
That's what it is. There we go.
Yep.
You heard it here first on the Patty Show with Ryan Gold right here.
It's not a job that exists.
Dude, that's insane. You've done a lot of things, man. An experience center associate for what is Avocado?
Yeah, Avocado is an organic mattress company.
Wow.
Most comfortable mattresses I've ever been on. I don't work for them anymore, but I really love their mattresses.
How did you even get that role, man? You just were...
one of the first jobs that I got when I graduated college was working at a different mattress company.
Oh, wow. You love your mattress stores, man.
I really like to sleep, and it's a really important part of your day. And and I was like, well, I want to work for like a company that like, honestly, I would get something that I'm gonna eventually need and get it at a discount or free. So I was like, furniture, like mattresses, whatever. Did that. I was like, oh, this is interesting. Did that in New York for a little bit, and then I moved over to Avocado, which is like a more like luxury store.
He just leveling up each
Sold a
time,
mattress to a U.S. senator. That's pretty cool.
Dude, that's sick, man. Look at that. Shout out to Avocado. I gotta try that out then,
Really
actually,
good.
because I've never heard of it.
They're good. They're
Okay.
really good.
They're still in business and stuff.
Yeah,
You can get, okay.
Yeah.
Might have to check that out. You know,
Yeah, they have a
sponsor the
couple
Patty Show,
locations.
y'all. If I like it, also, that'd be great. But I gotta talk about this, man. You work at Uber, bro? I didn't know that, bro.
Yeah.
Congrats on the promotion, account manager. My
Thank
fault,
you.
big dog. Okay,
Thank you,
player.
thank you,
Okay,
thank you.
player. What does an account manager do, man? I don't know what that is.
So I work with restaurants to like market on Uber Eats basically. So when you
okay.
like open up the app and you see like a buy one get one or like a sponsored listing promotion, like I'm basically like their marketer. So I work with like the owners specifically, and we just like kind of find like the best way to get as many like new customers and like acquisition as possible.
Dude, that's sick, bro. A lot of relationship building
Yeah.
and just like, I guess, connecting the dots.
Yeah, it's a little bit of creativity, like, and being like, okay, what if we tried this and that, and yeah, kind of mixing those like two sides of it together.
And is that how when you started off though originally as an account rep?
Yes, which
So
was,
that's what, like, you were up below the account manager?
Yeah, I mean,
How does that work?
It's not
Yeah.
like the account rep like reports to the account manager,
Mhm.
but the account rep is acquiring new customers to Uber Eats. So like we would call restaurants that weren't already on Uber Eats.
Oh, I see. I
and
see.
like
I see.
go
Gotcha,
through that
gotcha.
process.
Okay,
An
cool,
account
cool, cool.
manager is like working with restaurants that are already on.
Oh, okay, like maintaining the relationship and then
Yeah.
Fascinating, man. Wow, the more you learn, dude. That's awesome, man. And so now are you fully remote then? You guys have an office
No,
here?
we're hybrid.
Okay. Oh, look at you. Look at Uber. Look at that. I guess you can check all my Uber orders. Any recommendations for good restaurants in LA though?
Oh,
Completely biased. I want the most biased answer.
sure.
man.
Like I would say like Nobu, which is where you're taking me after this, right?
Yeah, of course. You
we're
know,
going
we're
to
ready.
Nobu,
You know.
of course. Yeah, I got a few. I got Shoutout Burritos La Palma. You know Burritos La Palma?
no. Where's that?
Delicious.
Delicious. Okay.
Phenomenal.
Okay. Where's that at?
They have a few locations. So they've got let's see. They got Highland Park.
Mhm.
They've got Boyle Heights. They've got El Monte.
Oh.
There's another one at Costa Mesa. It's a little bit further away, obviously. There's another one.
Damn, you know all your stuff, man. This is hey,
It's all
look.
up here. Yeah, blinking.
Dude, that sounds amazing. So it's just like any specific item on that menu that's really
So
like your go-to. Like if I
Sure.
go there, I'm like, I need this.
I'm a pescatarian, so it does limit my recommendations. But their bean and cheese burrito is really good, and they also have really good chips and
Yeah,
salsa.
okay. Well, I'm vegetarian, so that's perfect.
are you?
brother. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. Beat a cheeseburger.
They might have a vegan version.
Oh, bro. Well, we
I'm
got
second guessing myself, but that could work.
Okay,
for you.
okay. I like this. I like these recommendations already, man.
Oh.
But you worked in Uber originally in New York, though.
Yeah.
So that must have been crazy with their restaurant scene, man.
Yeah.
How different is the scene from New York and LA? And which is better? Be honest. Be as honest as you can. Which is better?
Definitely not. Definitely not going to be honest there.
I can't get fired.
Yeah, definitely not. So I mean, like, I think it's really just like the pace of things. Like, it's such a stereotype, but it is true. Like, New York is like, I would call and they'd be like, I got 5 minutes. Like, what is it? And I'd be like, okay, great. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. And now here people are like, hey, how are you?
It's been a while.
Yeah, well, do you want to come to the restaurant later? Like, I'm like, oh, I can take my time. Great. It's just like, it's not like good or bad, but it's just like.
It's different. Yeah. Some people like it where you're like, okay, I just need 5 minutes to talk to the owner and blah, 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 done.
Yeah.
And then you can call like 3 owners in like a span of an hour.
Yeah.
Sometimes you like it where like, yeah, you take maybe half the day to meet with somebody in, in Santa Monica or whatever.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
And like at the end of the day, it's all very similar. It's like, I own a restaurant and I want to have people come in. I also want them
All
to be
more
able to
business.
order, and I want them to have good food and a good time. It's like, okay, great.
Dude, that's so cool, man. Love that work, man. You're killing it, man. We tested you. Actually, Uber's coming in right now.
Exactly.
This is actually an Uber podcast.
You're like, we said you can't talk about your job.
Yo, man. That's how it be. The thing I do want to ask you about, this is a random one that I saw.
Uh-oh.
You were a host for the documentary series Into the Outdoors back in 2014, dude.
Yes.
What
Yes.
in the world? How did you get that? What
That
was
was
the
one of my
vibe?
first professional acting
Dude.
jobs. It is an educational TV show that is on locally in the Midwest. And like each episode has a different like kid host, and
Oh my god, that's cool.
they explore something different. So I did 2 episodes. One was about Native American reservation in like the very northernmost part of Wisconsin.
Wow.
And like kind of the education there. Like we went snowshoeing. We learned how to build an igloo. We learned something about like animal hides.
Oh wow.
Like there was just like a lot of information, and like it was just like a totally different lifestyle. And then I did another episode about potatoes.
I love me potatoes, bro.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was. We went to a potato farm. It was
that
intense.
was amazing, dude.
It was crazy.
The freshest potatoes. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to that, man. That sounds cool. That reminds me of like the Nat Geo Wild type
Totally.
of vibe, right? You know, that's pretty cool. I would always love to do that, but I'm more of a beach guy than a jungle guy.
Sure.
So I don't know if I can handle the jungle. When I visited my uncle, he lives like in West Kalimantan, which is more jungly in Indonesia.
Yeah.
I was sick for the whole week, bro. Just my baby sister was taking care of me the whole time. I can't with the jungle. I don't know why.
What was it?
I don't know, bro. Like my sister was completely healthy, and it was during like COVID era too. So I thought I had COVID, but to fly back to our mom's island, like I needed to take a test. I was completely fine, but I was just like I don't know. It was just it was like remote village, bro. I'm talking like 3 hours from the main city. Like when we were driving to like the village, it's like bumps all the time. So maybe it was a little bit of that. I don't know, but I'm team beach and not team mountain or jungle. So.
What's your favorite beach in LA?
Oh, that's tough, man. That's tough. I do like Huntington area. It's pretty nice.
Okay. Yeah,
because a lot of my friends are there. Shout out to my fam out there. I love like near the marina is also kind of nice, just because I like walking around there. That little path is kind of nice, and it's pretty chill in the morning, like Saturday morning if I get there early.
Sure.
No one bothers me. That's probably my 2 little sweet spots. What about you, bro?
Where did we go? Manhattan Beach.
Oh yeah,
so nice. Really like that one.
Low key nice. People don't really. Yeah. Nothing against Venice, but Venice can get a little.
I low key like Venice.
It has some charm to it, but I don't know. It's
Can you swim there? Yeah, right. It's cold. You shouldn't.
I wouldn't recommend.
Okay.
You're also a New Yorker, but you know how it is. You know, I wouldn't recommend personally.
What about Santa Monica? What are your thoughts on Santa Monica?
I think I like Santa Monica a little bit better than Venice, and I think it's a little. Cool. I mean, Santa Monica is also big. There's so much beach that like. I usually play more volleyball over there. I feel like it's a little bit better that way.
Cool.
But, yeah, I can't complain with any beaches. To be honest, you were in Santa Barbara though, right? Mm-hmm. How was that vibe over there? I've never
Amazing, gorgeous.
Yeah,
we were celebrating 4 years.
Congrats again.
Thank you. So cool. It's so quiet.
It's more peaceful over there.
Yeah, it's amazing. There's like their main street, State Street, is closed off to cars. So
what?
It's super bikeable. So we rented bikes from our hotel and like went down to the beach, like went around.
Oh, that's so cute, bro. I love that.
So beautiful.
Oh man.
Our hotel had a rooftop pool.
Oh, this is adorable, man. Goals right here.
I was living.
I need to get back on my Bumble grind.
Come on. Come on.
I need to get back. We'll talk after.
Sure. Yeah.
How do you guys maintain that? 4 years, man. How do you maintain a relationship that strong, man, when you guys are doing completely different things? And did you guys do long distance too?
No.
Oh, no. How do you guys maintain that 4-year relationship while handling everything?
Communication. Communication. It's like such another cliche, but it's like, it doesn't mean like, I feel like some people are like, yeah, duh, communication is like just talking to each other. It's like, no, like you need to like
have comprehension.
Correct. And like, if you're going to react in a certain way, like it's okay to react a way, but you need to like, the other person needs to understand why and like what is the intrusive thought going through your head? Like, why are you seem a little bit off. Like, what is that? And like, you need to be just honest. I think it's like, I think like not being afraid to like disappoint the other person. Just be like, hey, like I always do the dishes and she does the laundry. Like those are our two chores. And the other day, like she was struggling a little bit and at school because she had like a big thing to do. And I was like, great, like I'm gonna pick up the slack there. Like you don't owe me anything. Like I'm just gonna do the laundry because like you've communicated to me that you're really stressing you a lot. Man. It's like, okay, great.
That's
like
a partnership right there.
Yeah, yeah, it's a partnership. Any like hiccup or like bump in the road has always come down to be like, oh, we just weren't communicating like effectively. Yeah, she's the best.
Wow. Cheers to that. 4+ years to many more, man. I love that, man. I need to fall in love again.
You will.
Thank
you
will,
will,
I appreciate you, man. That's awesome, man. I do want to talk about a film that I don't know if it fully came out yet. The Screams.
Screams from the Tower.
Screams from the Tower. I thought it was a horror film at first, but
you would think, but no.
But it's set in the 90s, right? Dude, I love the aesthetic. First of all, shout out to the filmmakers. The aesthetic looks so cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Cast is good vibe. I see you in the little corner of those clips, man. I see you, man. What character do you play? Tell me more about the story and like the whole process.
So, Screams from the Tower is it's a gay coming of age story about two friends named Julian and Carrie. Set in suburban Chicago, so very like John Hughes vibes, and it's a comedy. They begin basically a radio show at their high school, and they rope in a cast of characters to be guests on the show, and it kind of becomes this like bigger than themselves type thing before they head off to college, and it's like about their friendship. And I play their friend Benjamin, who they refer to as like the guy they can basically shit on, like they're kind of like dorky friend who like will be their straight man, like they can make jokes off of and like
bounce off of a little bit. Oh, I like that. Okay, man. Okay,
it was fun.
Did it fully release yet or online?
Yeah. So after a pretty long film festival circuit, couple wins, couple noms,
congrats.
Very cool. Thank you. It has just released on Deku,
nice.
which is an LGBT streaming platform.
That's
and
awesome.
then next month it'll be available on some more
that's exciting.
Services for rent.
I'm excited to check it out, man. That's awesome, dude. Well, congrats to them, the filmmakers. I know the labor of love. People don't realize how hard it is when you're like independent doing it. There's always random like hiccups in the road, like. Man, even like a short film like with me and my brothers, it's tough. There's always last minute changes and it's just all the artists out there, keep doing your thing, keep doing your work. You'll get paid eventually. Just be patient. There's another P. Be patient with it, and it will all come eventually. Yeah, man. Let's start talking about the talking points. We kind of went all over the place.
I was thinking about that. We haven't touched a single one of
I know. It's just I wanted to get to know more about you and then ask about all this stuff, man.
For sure.
That's usually what happens on the patio show. We kind of jump around. It's all the passion, which is the first talking point, man. Owning your mornings. Okay. How do your mornings support your passions? What do they look like?
It's so interesting because it's not necessarily like, do I have a good morning or a bad morning? But there are certain things that need to be true for me to like be able to pursue my passion or to like have success later on in the day. So like I can have like, I think we were talking earlier, like, oh, like I spilled my coffee on my shirt. Like, I can spill my coffee on my shirt and still have like a really great productive day.
Absolutely.
There are some things that I'm going to need to have happen. I'm going to need to have gotten at least 7 hours of sleep. It's non-negotiable.
Hey, he was talking about the avocado bed. That's true right there.
It's true. I'm going to need to have some caffeine in my system.
What's your choice? Preferred choice?
Iced vanilla latte, oat milk, please.
Ooh, man, I love that. That's iced vanilla latte, oat milk. Okay, tell me why not soy? Why not 2%? Just taste, huh?
As I like, so I became a pescatarian like my sophomore year of college. Okay. And as I got more into that, I was like, milk's kind of gross. Now, do I eat cheese? Yes, it's delicious. Do I eat eggs? Yes, also delicious. Do I eat food where the base of the sauce is maybe milk? Yes, but forgive me, I'm not perfect. Oat milk is really a taste thing, I think, for me. if you're like, hey, we don't have oat milk, is soy okay? I'll be happy to have soy. Almond milk, coconut milk, even.
Coconut milk is really good. Yeah.
Coconut milk is delicious.
Has it like a little creaminess to it?
But I'm almost always gonna do the
I love that,
non-dairy
bro.
option. And I really only like cold coffee. I can't do hot coffee.
Yeah, it's tough, man. I can't either. Unless like I don't know if it's freezing, maybe like freezing temperature.
I'm a freak. Even during even like freezing temperature, New York, Chicago, Boston.
Wow,
winter,
dude.
I'm got my iced coffee, my iced latte.
Damn, this guy, man.
I'm chilling.
I can't even lie to you. I'm like that with ice cream, bro. I don't even care for it. I'll still eat my. You know, I'll be like freezing in Connecticut, just eating my Ben and Jerry. Man, that's cool, man. Oh no, wait. So let's go back to the pescatarian, though, man. Tell me how you started that lifestyle and why, and like you said since sophomore year of college. So
it was a couple things. So I don't even remember exactly what it was, but it was like a documentary or a YouTube video or both, basically about like how the farming industry and like how the way that we consume animal products in the U.S. specifically is contributing to the climate crisis. And that's like one of my like things that I really care about. Sorry to get political on the Patty podcast, but and I was like, oh, well, that's not great. Like and also like I wasn't like a huge meat eater to begin with. And when I did, it was mostly like chicken here and there, and like, but I really stayed away from like beef and stuff. And then I watched this. What really was the final nail in the coffin was I watched this documentary that you may have seen, where they basically take two twins.
Oh yeah, the Game Changers one.
Is it the one with the blood test?
Yeah.
I can like picture it so perfectly in my mind, where they take the two twins. They're pretty much equal. One eats meat, one's a vegan, and they're doing all these blood tests. And the one that eats meat is just like has like all these health problems and is at a higher risk for all that, and that scares me a lot. And I was like, okay, great, we're done here. And unfortunately,
that's all I need to see.
And I really like fish, and so that's why I'm a pescatarian.
Hey man, that's respect, dude. I mean, the reason I did actually is because my girlfriend at the time.
Oh, that's how
she was. She was vegetarian, vegan.
Yeah.
And then just one weekend, I was cooking food for both of us, and I just did all like plant-based stuff. And the whole weekend, I was like, oh, I can survive all this. Then I just did eggs and cheese, and still ate all that stuff. I was vegan during like COVID for a little bit because you could just prep by yourself. You didn't really go to restaurants. But then when I was traveling more, I just switched to vegetarian because then I just eat eggs, cheese. Like I'm not like super strict with it. Where it's like if my mom makes me something or like family in Indonesia give me like they love fish too, bro. So that's why you got to go to Indonesia. Let me know, boys trip, bro.
Let's do it.
The fish over there is amazing.
London,
fresh.
Indonesia.
Dude, there we go. We just whoop all the way.
Perfect.
But yeah, man, they have like all the best fish and all the best seasonings and everything. So sometimes it just like slips in there, and I'm like, I'm not the extreme one where people are like, oh my god, how dare you? Like,
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, if I eat it, my stomach might feel a little bit funny because I haven't eaten like meat or fish in a while. But I'm not gonna be like, yo, stop. I think the worst is the people that are so. I don't even want to say passionate because they're just like aggressive about it. No, exactly. That's a good way to say it, bro. Like they're like, no, you have to do all in or you're not even counted. I'm like, bruh, the point is, honestly, it's better if everyone in the world was maybe 20% more plant-based to be honest. That's better than only 2% of the world being 100% vegan or plant. You know, so I don't know. It's just it turns me off when people are like that. That's why I try to, I guess, not fully identify with the group, and people never think I'm plant-based, but that's my little rant for Plants with Patty. Eat your veggies, y'all.
Plants with Patty.
That's maybe another segment right there. That's a cool pescatarian, my boy. Wow, look at
pescatarian is another
I
key
swear,
word.
Bro. This whole podcast.
Where's Sesame Street?
I know. At this point, where's my boy Cookie Monster? He was my favorite one. Cookie Monster was my boy, and Ernie maybe.
Ernie.
Yeah, he was funny too. Oh, I thought you were gonna do the voice for a second.
No, no, you gotta pay me extra.
Oh yeah, there we go. We'll pay you later at Nobu. Yeah, that's why he said Nobu. The fish. No, we got him. Second talking point, man. Morning rituals that you love. Oh, that gives you pleasure. What's one morning habit you genuinely look forward to besides the coffee?
This is something I've gotten into a little bit more recently. But like phone, alarm, and then putting the phone away for like at least 30 to 45 minutes. It's like,
Bro, that's genius, dude. So you wake up because of the alarm and just put it away?
and then I put it on silent or whatever. And then I remove myself from the room because I'm unfortunately very addicted to my phone.
I think a lot of us are, to be honest with you.
We're working on getting away from that. And so what I'll do is I'll put the phone down. I'll go into the other room. I'll open up the curtains, get the sun in. And then what I've been doing recently is I'll just be like, okay, great. I'll make my coffee, make some breakfast, whatever it is, and then I'll read. And I just have started like getting back into reading for pleasure and not like anything else. So now I'll just like take a book open and great.
What are you reading right now? Any recommendations?
So I just finished The Plot Against America by Philip Roth, which is quite good.
The Plot Against America.
Yeah. Okay. And I just began A Thousand Splendid Suns. It's the same author as The Kite Runner. I can't remember their name, but it's quite good. It's about a girl living in Afghanistan, and it's kind of like her, like, I believe it follows her and her family over like several decades of history. But I just began it, so I haven't gotten.
Oh yeah. Man, that's nice, man. It's nice to have a read that's like more for leisure, like where you're not like trying to learn something, or you're just trying to just be immersed in the storytelling, enjoy it, and I've just finished the book Siddhartha.
Oh yeah.
It's a pretty good one.
Good?
Yeah, it's pretty fun one.
Okay.
It was a quick read too. It's only like 100 pages or something.
Oh, that's quick.
Yeah. But it was a fun one. It's kind of like a zip through, and it was a lot of like the philosophy stuff when it comes to like, was it Hinduism or Buddhism? I can't remember exactly. Like I said, I was just kind of just going with the flow. I was just kind of vibing. I was like in a meditative state.
Sure. And
I brought it to the beach actually. That's another tip right there. Bring the books to the beach. That's a good tip. I might have to try to do that with my phone, but it's just so hard, man, because I'm like, I need a.
It's actually like the other thing I stopped doing is like scrolling till I go to sleep. I don't know if you do that, but
I'm not gonna lie, I still do that. I use the blue light blocking glasses to help.
Once I stopped doing that though, my sleep has been so much better. Because I'm like, I need it to fall asleep. My girlfriend's like, no, you don't. Put it away. I sleep so much better.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
It does. It's a game changer, man. It's so hard though because it's so addicting,
That's how they get you.
And then you like justify things for yourself, like, oh, I'm just gonna check my email. You ain't checking your email. You on TikTok or Instagram? Yeah, come on, like you ain't checking. That's the thing. That's what we tell ourselves.
You don't have a C-mail message. Get the hell out of here.
Exactly. But yeah, man, thanks for sharing that. You guys should really try that out. That's a good one right there, man. Yeah. Our final talking point, bro, on positivity, starting strong. How do you reset if your morning, doesn't go the way that you want it to go, like that coffee stand and all that stuff? What's your way to reset?
Sunshine, baby. It is.
Shout out to LA, man.
Shout out to LA.
Even when it's smoggy, the sun will come out eventually.
It's so crazy.
It is wild.
I mean, obviously, from being from Connecticut, but like, I'm just not used to being in a place where it's like it's been the same temperature for 6 months in a row. And this is true. This is something I would do in New York too, but it was a little bit harder when it was cold. It's like if I'm having like a bad time where I am, I need to like. If I'm outside, I need to go inside. If I'm inside, I need to go outside.
That's
like
amazing,
I need to like have that temperature and like spatial change. But yeah, like if I can't spend the day inside, like I need to go for my walk. Yeah. I'm like a dog. I need to like be walked a little bit.
You do that during work time too? You just,
yeah. Like even at the office, I'll be like, I'm peacing out for like 5 minutes to do a lap or something.
Bro, I do the same thing. I literally did that today. I was like, I just need to be out. Like, and like there's a park right next to me. This is in Playa Vista, the office, and I'm like,
so is mine.
Wait, hold on. We can't give the address. Yeah, we'll talk after. We'll talk after.
No.
Yeah, we basically are just right next to each other. This is so funny, bro. That's crazy. Okay, well, we'll talk later because I don't know if people are gonna stalk us.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
Don't stalk us, guys. We'll cut that part out.
Yeah.
But bro, that's great advice right there, man. Do you have any projects that are coming up that you want to tease, or anything that you can tease for us, man?
I wish I did. Be on the lookout for Screams from the Tower.
Oh yeah.
If you're a Deku subscriber, you should check it out. And then next month, I'll send you the link once it's on some other platforms.
Yeah, let me know.
So you're fans can take a look. And then, if there are any casting directors, producers, anyone, I am available for it.
Yeah. Where can we find you at?
__ Ryan Gold _ maybe? Tag me in this, would you?
I think, yeah, I definitely got you.
That feels right.
I think that's definitely it. Yeah.
That feels
Find
right.
our boy Ryan Gold, the Golden Man. More opportunities this year. I'm so grateful, man, to have you on the Patty Show.
Thank you
man.
for having me.
I still can't believe this is our first
Pleasure.
time meeting, and it feels. I'm telling you, the vibe, the
That's
energy, it's kind of crazy.
It feels like I've known you my whole life.
I know. I feel like you've already been here. That's
It's kind of
the-
beautiful, isn't it?
It's poetic, my man. Poetic with all the P's. We like to end with an arigato bow at the end. But y'all, you can find us at Patty Show Podcast on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. I just made new business cards for my personal training, bro. So I would love to honor you with one. Check it out. It's pretty cool. Let people know.
Let's go.
Spread the word. 5 a.m. personal trainer. Check
Thank
it out.
you.
Pretty cool, right?
Oh,
Shout out to
these
my
are
cousin.
nice.
Thanks, man. Yeah, my cousin. Shout out my cousin. She's a
Uh-huh.
graphic designer. B has my at Patty Setiati Fitness on TikTok, Instagram, posting daily to inspire the masses. But I got clients that are lawyers, like I said, CEOs, moms, dads, you name it. I help them conquer 5 a.m. before work, life, and kids conquer them. So, yeah, that's my little spiel. Let's end the Patty Show with the bow and arigato on 3. 1, 2, 3. Arigato. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks for joining me on this episode of The Patty Show. I hope you had as much fun as I did exploring the crossing point of the 3 Ps: passion, pleasure, and positivity. If you want to keep the Patty Party going, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and all social platforms at Patty Show Podcast. Share this episode and leave a positive review. PattySetiati.com/podcast, as well as PattyShow.podbean.com have got more of your Patty Show needs. In the meantime, keep passionately pursuing your personal paradise. Arigato.